All right, we are back again for Kingdom. If you didn't catch it, I was doing a Berserk stream. If you're interested in that, go check it out on the channel. You know what to do. We are here again for Kingdom Greatness. We will be using manga decks for this site for simply 757. I know 758 is in the process of getting translated, but right now it is not. If it gets done while we're reacting, cool. But for right now, we're just going to do the chapter that is translated. And then we will do verses, which hopefully, if willing, it will be out. So let's get on to Kingdom. Last chapter reaction that we did was just it was hard. It was hard for a lot of reasons. It was hard because Conky was being a character like I did not expect to be something that he would follow suit with. It was hard because of course we lost Naki, like a solid dude for the Shin army, and I don't know how we're gonna replace that. It was hard because we lost an entire army for Quinn, like 100,000 army gone, just like that. So yeah, it was a good thing we lost because I know that was one of the things people were starting to feel like, oh man, we're on such like a win streak. Is Kingdom ever gonna like have those moments again where like we lose and we really have to like think about like what we have to do and characterization like that and deeper kind of development in like their strategies. Well, there we go. We lost. Zhao is proving like it is proving why they need to go first, like, or at least one of the first that should go, because Zhao with Riboku, and we still have to see Shibasho in like the eastern part of Zhao. It's yeah, Zhao is a tricky bastard, but what we did get in the last read through was that we're getting Toe back, the goat, the mustache wonder, his twirling hands that cuts down everyone, and we're getting the remnants of the Oki army with Shin going to an escort mission, but also there's a secret mission on top of that. It is to observe the Han capital, learn its defenses inside out, and I think we're going to take out Han, which I don't think we should have any trouble with. We're going to, take a break from Zhao for like a quick second, but Han, after we get our information, I'm going to be real. Unless they like show up, you know what I mean? Like they show up truly. Han should be like a sweep. Han should be a sweep. Especially we have Toe in the Shin army. The Shin army isn't here right now, but like if Shin gets his army later to come down to Han with Toe, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. We're taking Han like tonight. But yeah, so very interesting. I did not expect us to go to Han, but this is a way for to make up for obviously losing Conky, and now we have to push back our timetable. All right, well, how do we push back the timetable and still keep this flow going? We need to conquer something. What can we conquer? Han. Makes sense. All right, and now with that being said, let's get into 757 of Kingdom, aka Wingdom, for the Shin High Shoal unit. Let's go. So, first page, we got our boy Issei Quincy Wong reading a scroll of information. So, this is a flashback because it has the black outlining. This is truly surprising to think that a meticulous, detailed Trisset? I don't know what that means. Trisset on governing the world through law. Right, because they're spreading legalism, which I actually did study a little bit recently. So legalism is going to be a huge part of Issei's reign that he wants to spread now, which makes sense for the time period. To think that a meticulous, detailed Trisset on how to govern the world through laws already had existed. I feel as though a fog has been lifted above my soul. I believe it would have been greatly informative could I have met and spoken with the author while he was still alive, right? Yeah, legalism came before this dynasty. So hold on, let me go back. So let's see. The Tressa was written by a man who is alive today. I see. He must be quite elderly to have a body of this work so extensive. And you say he has more written as well? He was a pupil alongside Rishi, so he is by no means elderly. Oh, wait, what? Should he be alive by this point? I forget. I gotta reread my notes. But yeah, okay. He is a member of the royal family of Han, Kampish, the royal family of Han. So, okay, this is interesting. Very interesting. Yes. If we were to invite the person to Quinn, I believe we should send a full delegation to show respect befitting his position as a member of their royal family. Understood. Then let's make the preparations. I actually had a theory when we do conquer Zhao, the first thing that Say is going to have to do is meet with Ka, their prince, like the good prince, because that's the only way that he's going to have Zhao's people do anything. So, but now we're doing it for Han, or like somehow the royal family of Han is going to play an important role, probably conquering Han. So let's see. We have horses galloping at very fast speeds. I assume this is the arrival party. Hold up. I gotta fix the page. It zoomed out too much. There we go. Kingdom of Han checkpoint. Koki. I am Rokumo. I am a general of Quinn. Behind me is To, one of the great six generals, and General Rishen. Your king has already approved the entry of delegations, so please open the gate and let us pass. And then, of course, Han's boys are like, bitch, who do you think you? But Han, like, you should not be this salt. You should not be this saucy. Like, you guys have been on like a consecutive lose streak. Like, yeah, we lost bad recently, but they have just been continuously losing and losing. And then Shin sweats. Rokumo angry, like, what the fuck? You're gonna open the gate? Yeah, I heard. Go on, you may pass through. Huh. Quit putting on airs, you self-important ass. Why is he always losing his cool? Yeah, Shin's like, dude, you gotta calm down. That's Shin telling you something. So we have chapter 757, the capital of three Jins. We're finally entering the depths of Han. Yeah, it looks like it. So we have the cavalry and like the entire actual supply chain going through as well. We have like a very open field and we have a castle in the distance and I think like a watchtower. So there's a bunch of citizens, I think, or like I don't know, like regents of like this area near the castle. So Shin notices the peasants and soldiers and blah blah blah. We're drawing quite a crowd here. Yeah, it's actually kind of a bizarre feeling. Roko goes on to say, we always come into enemy lands as attackers. So regular folks simply would hide from us, but I guess everyone wants to come out and see a delegation. Not to mention, we also have one of our Quinn Six with us, To. He is here in the flesh, so that might be another reason. And then of course, To's like, yes, of course, yeah. But dot dot dot. There are even kids are like waving hi, like hey. But the parents are kind of like, what do you want? What are what are y'all folks doing around here? Like it's one of those kind of stares. It's like, ooh, ugh. They may be all right with us here, but they're not all right with us here. If you catch my drift, it's like okay. And then Shin's like, okay, who knows? Maybe Han, like, when it gets conquered, or maybe not conquered, but subjugated, maybe it will be like one of the easier ones to like delegate the people to join up because that's going to be a thing. When we take another nation, the first problem is going to be enlistment. Enlistment into the army is going to be needed because we're going to be continuously fighting other people. You have to get the people to willingly join the army that just took them over. And that's not going to be a smooth ride. But who knows? Maybe Han might be a little bit easier. Anyway, so Shin makes his, impression here. Like, okay, hi, how's it going? And then, hey, that's kind of, huh? Yeah. And then the kid, yeah. So, but what's with this feeling around them? Shin then goes on to say nothing. It's just that some of them could attack us at any moment. Isn't the great general too unprotected? I mean, from the start, if Han army were to suddenly leap out at us here, wouldn't that be an astute chance to attack us? But then Tohu says, neither myself nor the delegations will be attacking this day. Not by Han the Wise. Wait, not by Han the Wise? Han the Wise. Not Wei, not Zhao, not even Chu. The Wise. Really? Han? Han? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Han the Wise. Okay. Okay. And then Shin, right? Shin's me right now. Like, the Wise? Really? Han. Okay. Right. Apparently they're wise. Okay. So we have Toe, then goes on to say, were Han to strike one of the six great generals during a diplomatic mission, Quinn would wield that as injustice, quote unquote, as an unquestionable excuse to rally the entire kingdom to eradicate. True, so they have to be on their best behavior as well. I mean, I feel like if anything, Quinn already has the upper hand because Han, again, it's just such a petite nation. It does not command any real authority, I feel like. While the rest of the kingdoms would simply stand by and see that Han's reaping what it has sown within its own discourse. So then Shin goes on to say, even though losing one of the six great generals at a time like this would be a blow to Quinn. Yeah, no. I mean, it goes both ways for sure. Like, if they did something and they could take out Toe, which I don't think they can. If they did, yeah, like Quinn is fucked. Like, we are really fucked. We lost Conky and Toe, but we would take Han, but it would be a consolation prize. But that kind of tells you why none of them is going to attack. And I'm telling you that they know the pain and suffering of losing their kingdom just to hurt Quinn. Among the seven kingdoms, Han has the weakest military. Yeah. But to supplement that, they have wisdom. They have the legal guy, so all right, fair enough, whatever. Which is how they continue to remain a standing power as one of the seven. Oh, damn. I get it. Like, this guy's gonna be like a lot of our political like stuff and like making sure it goes down on the paper. But man, that is sad. The only thing that's keeping them from annihilation is basically they can talk good. They can talk good. Outside of that, they are like at the mercy of the other kingdoms. So they've been battling against the other kingdoms with just wisdom. Exactly. Han is a troublesome one in its own way. Fair enough. Fair enough. They can talk good. They have maxed out charisma score, but their combat score is like -10. It's like negative. I don't even know how you do that. But now we're entering the castle. So we have the double page spread. We have a flag. Manga decks, please. We have a flag, a banner that says Han, galloping footsteps, door opens. Roku Oman and Shin are just taken aback. So this castle is going to be interesting. The capital of Han, Shun Te. So the castle itself, there's a gateway, but then there's like the spires. Like, there's like a tower here and a tower here and then a tower here. So there's like multiple different oh my god, what's the architectural word for what these are? Oh my god, I forgot I remember I studied this a little bit, but I forget what they're called. But anyway, so we have basically an elaborate design for a capital. So I guess it's just a very beautiful capital. Very nice. Okay. I think we've seen obviously Quinn, we've seen Zhao's, I think we've seen Wei's, we've seen now Han. I think we've seen Keys, and we see Chu's. I think the only one that hasn't shown us its capital is Yan. I think so. I think that's the only capital left now. Okay, so then we have Shin. This place is huge, bigger than Kanyo might be. This is my first time entering the capital of another king. Really? Oh wow. Okay. I guess this would be. Wow. So this is bigger than Quinn's place. Like, how big is? I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle of it, but I don't know. I can't tell how big it is. But I guess they're saying it's huge. So then we have Toe. This is as expected of the imperial capital of the three Jins. During the spring and autumn period of 770 to 481 BC, the existed an exceedingly grand kingdom called the Jin in the middle of China, where it's greatly flourished as China's core. True, this is true. Okay, so Han is the descendant of the Jin period. Okay, which 700. I'll look at my notes later. I actually gotta look at my notes for this because now this is coming into play. After a period of civil war within the Jin, it was split into the kingdoms of Wei, Zhao, and Han. These three kingdoms, I think that is like the three kingdoms. These three kingdoms were also referred to as the three Jins. In other words, the Han capital of Shante, a grand metropolis adored the very heart of China. So Wei, Zhao, and Han. So Zhao and Wei's capital, I don't think are as grand as this. But Han apparently was like the dude. It was the place to be. But okay, very elaborate. Very elaborate. And then is that a prince? I think that's the guy that we have to talk to. So a guy comes strolling out and an armored guard. We have Shin, Toe, and then Rokumon says, "Huh? Please return to Quinn." Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I spoke too soon. A princess. Hmm. We have a princess that's here, but or a queen, whatever the hell. She is impeding their path. But why is that? She doesn't want the delegation to go down? And spears are at the ready. Master Kanpai will not be going to Quinn. Please return. Oh, she's probably looking out for her boo or whatever. I was like, nah, I don't trust you. Like, why would I send my boy, my husbando to Quinn? That's a dumbass plan. Huh? What the hell are you saying, woman? This is an official delegation. You're looking down on us? Get the hell out of our way. I fully acknowledged how impolite I'm being. However, I will not allow you to pass. Damn, she even pulls out a sword like, I'm ready to goddamn fight. Okay. All right, so she's ready. She's ready. If you wish to progress any further, then cut me down. Oh, this is a test. Like, are you serious? Like, you want me to instigate any attack? Fuck that shit. The test is, Toe's going to pass the test with flying colors. He's just going to walk forward and be like, no, I'm not going to do that. You want to strike me down? Go right ahead. I don't care. That means war. You can do that. Like, nah. The test is don't fuck with them, but they won't fuck with you. All this is bravado. And then Shin, what the hell is this woman doing? And then stares. This lady is serious. So you can tell that this lady does not want the prince to go. And then Toe, this is quite the pickle. Unlike Rokumon, I would never cut down a woman. Damn. I have Rokumon. He's like, oh, I wouldn't do that either. Yeah, just hot-tempered. Hot-tempered. You needn't hold back. If you cut me down, then your current dealings will end in failure and my goals will have been achieved. So go ahead and do so. But nah, that's what you want. I want to give you what you want, lady. And then Shin, hey, listen, we are, and then Rokumon, damn, yo, Rokumon, I love you, my dude, but you gotta chill. Like, yo, shut the hell up, you damn woman. Move out of the way. It's like you're falling into their hands. Like this is a delegation. Cool minds are needed. Since you're being like this, I'll just kill 2 or 3 of your buddies. Back this, Rokomon. Try it, big boy. Oh, you want a gun? Dude, he's like Kuwabara. Hey, Yusuke, what the hell? I'm gonna beat the hell out of them. It's like, no, chill. What the hell is with these bastards? Can't believe people were saying Han is wise. Oh my god. No! What are you doing, Rokomon? You're literally ruining the delegation. Stop. Like, come on now. That's far enough, all of you. Your actions are far too self-centered, Nessan. Oh, Nessan. Here we go. So this is her brother, General Rokuan. Please forgive her impudence. I am Rokuan Khan, Rokua Khan of the Han Army. Adjutant Yoko. Who is? Why are there always these big hulkish, like mask covered individuals? Like we have the guy from Way, that's like the berserker. Obviously, we have like our mountain boys with Yotanwa. Like there's always like these big sprawlic guys with a mask. So my best guess is that he is like either a bandit or a mountain person. So Adjutant Yokuyo, I will guide you from here to the main palace area. Toe of Quinn Army. Ah, yes. We are in your care then. Okay. All right. Okay. So then we have the princess or whoever. Ah, no, out of my way. Princess, please go to your palace. The king is very angry. You guys are in for a hell of a punishment. Yeah, bitch, get the fuck out of the way. Your heart might be in the right place, but your mind isn't. Princess. Yes, you see, that is Princess Nasa. Okay, not sister, but Nesama. As she is appreciated, she is I'm sorry, what does that say? Appreciated? I don't fucking know. Appreciated to Khan Pisan. She has been making a fuss about the current state of affairs. I can't what does it say? Oh my god, it's so small. I'll carry it myself. Blah 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 blah. Well, it's not just Nesama that is upset. It seems that the entire imperial court is in an uproar as if a storm had just appeared. Although it's understandable and considered that you suddenly began to cast stones our direction. Well, I guess you can say it like that. Let us speak a little while on our way. Apart from the battlefield, there aren't many operations like this to exchange words with the esteemed General Toe. That's right. Put some honorifics on my boy. I am also quite excited to speak with the first General Han. Oh yeah, I guess he's never talked to one because they're trash. First General Han. Wait, is that like they're like Quinn Six, the three great generals of Zhao, the what was it like there was like the 10 no not 10, what was it, like 7 something of Wei or whatever, like is that like what their system is? First general of Han, Rokuo, was it? Oh my god, why is it so small? Even though he's shoulder to shoulder with Toe, he doesn't seem to be losing his nerve, and he doesn't seem to be bluffing either. This guy is the wow, really? Oh yeah, this guy? Shit. Dude, I don't care. I don't care how much of a real deal he is. This man's got like Han needs like to impress me so much for them to be like military competent wise. So Shin says this guy is the real deal, and then we have Yokuyo, just fucking like broad. Damn, he's huge. Again, like what's with the huge people that are like berserkers or whatever? There's also something really weird about this guy as well. What the heck? Don't sneak up behind me, you creep. I would also like to speak with you. Who is this? The big dude? No, oh no, there's just another random dude who's talking to Shin. General Rishin of the High Shin unit, right? So is this man stuttering or is like what's wrong with this guy? Yeah, that's me, but this guy is completely different from that general. For a soldier, he has no vigor at all. I thought so. And his speeches, I have been interested in you for a while. You are a rare person. You don't. pillage or rape. Nah, he doesn't. He is a stand-up individual. He doesn't do the barbarism. You don't pillage or rape during your battles, huh? But numerous times you went to a battlefield with Conky, so you must have seen the darkness in people. The darkness, Kingdom Hearts style. Hey, hold on. What are you trying to say? And so I want to ask you, are humans born good or evil? Woo! Man, why is Shin like gotta answer all the philosophical questions? Hoken, Conky, now this guy, it's like, damn, like Shin, like if we're talking about the whys of Han, like Shin now has to be like the whys of Quinn. Huh? And then Rokumon, what the hell? And then Toe listens in, and the other guy, too, he's like, Like they have so many of these tests for them. It's like, yeah, are you gonna pass our test? Like we have to pass so many loop-de-loops about like all their inquisitive questions. And then Toe, I think, flashbacks to like the royal capital of Quinn. Khan Peishi is not some worthless fool whose only use is a bait during war. He is equally versed in legalism as Rishi. Oh, is that the dude? Oh, is that like he's disguising himself? As I am intending to instate a kingdom that is ruled by laws after unification, I desire this man to be in my imperial court. Though he is a member already of the royal Han family, I will have to bring him here myself. Sir, according to Rishi, Khan Pishi has a noticeable peculiarity to him. Peculiarity. Oh my god. Talk about speech impediment. He's a stutterer. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Okay, so that is him. That is him. So this is a test. Oh my god, fucking Han. I see. So there you go. Toe is now like, so that's him, huh? That's him. This man is Khan Pishi. I want to hear your thoughts. And then Bofuku, better put your heart into your answer, the big dude says. Yeah, better put your heart into it. It just might sway the outcome of your conversation mission. Huh? General Rishi. This man really wants the answer. He's like, yo, give me the answer, boy. I gotta know your opinion. Just what do you think the nature of humans are? Whew, this is a big question. I don't think there's like one single answer that you can like give. That's crazy though. Like, so we're stepping away from the military kind of exploits of the story now. We're getting back in that political and philosophical part of the story that everyone likes. Interesting chapter. Very interesting. So we are meeting with the Prince of Han, and we're getting some history stuff about Han, Zhao, and Wei, how they were the three kingdoms after there was some infighting during the Jin period, 770 BC to 481 BC. And yada, yada, yada. Han, its capital, though it's militarily flawed in a lot of ways, its philosophical queries and intellect and basically charisma scores are so maxed up that they can sustain themselves as one of the seven kingdoms, even though their military just sucks. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It figured they needed something because that poison guy was one of their great generals. And it's like, come on, that guy was a great general. But apparently now this new guy, Conrio, he's like the real deal, whatever that means. Like, okay, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Oh, but good chapter overall. Good chapter. Yeah. So I'm not too sure if we're gonna conquer Han now because this guy's interested in Quinn. We're interested in him. We want him to come to the Imperial Court. So this could be like another key situation where a delegate, AK of the ruling class, is going to meet with Quinn, and they're going to be amazed by their answers about the world and how to solve problems. And because of that, they are going to willingly bend the knee to their new ally And then once they conquer an actual state for the first time, they will be more than just an ally. They will be an adjutant, if you will, of their court system. Yeah, most likely. Like, they're just waiting for Zhao to fall. And I think Qi and then Han will come out as official allies and be like, yep, we are with them. We are siding with them. We bend the knee, suck our dicks. But in the meantime, Chu is not going to be sitting around and just be like, oh, yeah, twiddling our thumbs. Woohoo. No, Chu's going to go out there and conquer lands. So we got to worry about Chu. But most likely, I'm going to guess that we're going to get Han to bend the knee to us. Then we're going to have Wei, maybe? I don't know if we're going to have Wei next, or then we're going to finish off Zhao once and for all. Then we're going to do Wei, or vice versa. And then after that, I think we're going to either do Qi that might have problems with Chu, or we're going to go to Yan, because we got to see what Ortho's doing. At some point, we need to see what Ortho's doing. Yeah. So we got to go there. I think ultimately, though, Chu will be last. Chu's going to be the last on the pecking order when, like, the north part of the map at this point is going to be all Quinn, and, like, most of the southern regions is just going to be Chu. Because Chu, on many scales, is too large for us to handle. Either, military-wise, where they say that they have 1 million strong. We don't have that. In fact, we just lost 100,000 right now, so we got to recuperate. They, obviously have, geographically wise, a very large kingdom that we just cannot do because, again, we don't have the military resources. And then, 3, they are economically probably more stable than us right now, and they will continue to grow that way, which, again, we are suffering. We need to take another kingdom ASAP to refuel a lot of our resources. So, on a lot of reasons, Chu is most likely going to be last. That is probably when Shin, Moten, and Ohon have already become great generals, most likely. And I think who's going to become a great general first is probably going to be Moten. I think he's going to become a great general when he beats Wei with Goku Home, and that's going to be his, like, proof that he's a great general. He will lead his own campaign against Wei, and yeah, that's how he becomes a great general and gets his Quinn 6 title. For Ohon, you know what it is, because they've set it up that this is going to happen. When Osen defects, because we're going to get that. They didn't just throw that out there, and it's never going to happen. I think Osen is going to defect, and then Ohon has to challenge his dad. He has to. We're going to have a good characterization between Ohon during that arc and Osen, just like we got with Conky. A lot of stuff is going to be very, hopefully, well written during that arc. And Ohon is going to surprise the fuck out of us when it comes to his military tactics. So he'll lead a campaign against his dad, and then inevitably he has to win. I don't know how he wins, but he has to win. And then that's how he'll become a great general and a Quinn 6. I don't know how Shin's going to be. I think he's going to be the last one, though. He will be the last one to become a Quinn 6, and he will be the last one to fill the void that is open. So, obviously, because Osen defects and will die, Ohon gets that spot. There's already now 2 spots open. Moten's going to get that, leaving the last one for Shin. What is Shin's, like, what can Shin do to become a Quinn 6? I'm not too sure. I would argue if Zhao is next, it should, because he beats Riboku. He kills him and thus takes the capital. Because they've already, like, Conky's dead. He didn't get the job done. Obviously, the whole thing with Oki has to get avenged. So I don't know if that will be his Quinn 6 moment, or that will be how he becomes a great general, but not a Quinn 6. He needs to do, like, one more thing. And that one more thing could be maybe he goes conquers Yan with, like, Motanwa or some shit like that. Maybe. Because I think Yotanwa has to play a role somehow with Yan, because they have a lot of mountain dudes. But yeah, that's what I think the pathway is going to be for right now. All right, if there's no more questions or inquiries, let's get into Versus. Let me see if Versus is up. I hope it is. Like, manga C. Is it still not up? That's crazy. Like they said it was going to be out the 5th or the 25th. I even remember like last week I did the stream early because, I thought it would be out. But no. No, no, no. It's still not out. Let's see. Chapter 5 point. No, it is still not out. That's crazy. How is this possible? How is it still not translated? This is insane. Let me see. Let me see if anyone has a hookup. Does anyone have versus new chapter all out yet? Like this is crazy because I don't know why it's taking so long to translate this. Every other time they're like quick to the jump, but not this time. Not this time. No other site that I know right now has it. And Bug God still not translated yet. Does I have it? This is chapter 5. If anyone has it, by the way, you can post it in the chat or like say like what site it is. This is ridiculous. It should be out by now. I don't understand why it is not out, unlike these other sites. I know like it was still being translated. Like apparently like it has like half of it translated and the other half isn't translated yet. So it has to be a big ass chapter. I would hope. Go to series. Nah, this site doesn't have it either. Damn. Damn. Yeah, nothing's out. All right. Well, that's a bummer. So I don't know. I don't know what to do in this case because if Versus isn't out, I was really hoping to get that done today, but it is not. So I guess in the meantime, until I can confirm, if it comes out like in the next hour or so, or if I get a link, I'll let everyone know and we'll come back live to do it. But for right now, it is not up. So in the meantime, thank you everyone for coming out for these 2 streams. I did the Berserk stream. Go check that out on the channel. And Kingdom's done today. I know the other Kingdom chapter has like some quality scans are out, but I want to wait till manga decks. I like manga decks. So we'll do that next week. And also next week, we should have One Punch Man manga. I don't know about webcomic. One Piece. And I believe Welcome to Demon School should be next week as well. And Kingdom. So we're pretty full next week. What next week's going to be a pretty full one. And yeah. Oh, and solo leveling as well. So check that out next week. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel that are watching or watching the VOD later. Like, dislike, comment, bell notification when we go live or upload videos, which we'll be doing more of. Specifically, next week we'll be uploading a One Punch Man video. I'm not going to give a set date for it, but we will be uploading a One Punch Man video next week. I'm excited. Finally, we're doing it. How to get the new setup going. Oh, and schedule. We will have an official schedule posted on the community page of when we're going live. No more just, okay, this and that or surprise stream. We will have a set schedule. And if anything gets changed, I will let everyone know. Okay? But thank you, everyone that showed up. I really appreciate that. You guys are here supporting the channel. Slowly but surely, we will get better over time. So thank you, everyone. Have a good day, a good night, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. Stay safe. And until I get updates on Versus today, or if not today, we will pencil in next week. Oh, hold on. Wait, did I get news? There we go. See? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Is this everything? I think so. There we fucking go. Like Q Bari. Thank you. Thanks, Ox. Okay. Well, scratch everything that I just said up until the point of verses. So I will catch you all in a couple of seconds for verses. Stay tuned.